commentating today?
What?
Are you doing the commentating?
No, I will let you do that.
Hello, Eagan hockey fans, and welcome back to Detroit Lakes, where our Eagan Wildcats are playing in their final game of the Detroit Lakes hockey tournament. To date, we played 3 games. We're 1-2, but we were basically in both games. Within a goal of the team that's in the championship today on our first game on Friday night. And then last night going into the third period, we were tied 4-4 and came out and gave up a goal here and there. Ended up giving up 8-5 loss. And then when we played Watford City on yesterday afternoon, we won 9-0. So that puts us in this game. I think it's a 7th and 8th place game out of 12. We're playing Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids this late morning. Skater. Again, unfortunate circumstance in the previous game. So Beckett will be on the sidelines today supporting his teammates, rotating 3D, so it's going to be pretty vibrant in the back. Very little rest. That was the Watford City game too. So here's at the face-off. This is Bauman. It looks like he's with Rudolph and Lawrence, Prouty, and Gannon sharing time right now in the back. Oh, they get loose right away, and they put a shot right in on Brody. All right, don't know how he popped loose there on the right side, but
Does it work?
we want to make sure we don't get up in their grill before they get that far in. All right, same 5 coming out of the face-off. Defensive zone. All right, come back. Rudolph pulls it forward. Got Jimmy making waves on the left. He takes it into the board. 5 guys between him and Jimmy. All right, can't make that pass quite through. All right, and they basically send it through and ice it. So that's going to be an offensive zone face-off for your Wildcats. Looks like we're going to change up with Kalaji, Sai, and Austin coming on. Lots of kids scoring goals yesterday. I think Kalaji had a hat trick. Sai had 2. Austin had a hat trick or pretty near. So lots of scoring for Eagan Wildcats. Titan Stricker comes on to replace Will at D. He'll be on the right. Prouty will be on the left. Kalaji takes the face-off, tries to pull it back. Stricker hits it back to Stricker. Stricker goes ahead and dumps it forward. Gathered in by Caden Austin on the right side. Pulled forward and controlled by Kalaji. Kalaji getting the puck taken away. Coming back out, or they're trying to feed it back out on that corner. 2 by 2 battling. And here we go. It comes straight out to Graham. Graham disrupts the pass coming into the neutral zone. We keep backing up. Kalaji gets it. He's going to go for a tour behind the net. Continues, tries to get the pass off, continues. And now they're coming forward. Goes straight into Jimmy. He breaks into the zone. Gets the Spring Lake Park. Upside down. 2 guys on the backside battling with it against each other. Caden trying to get in. Puck goes back out again. Kalaji pulls it in. And then Allard tries to get a shot on goal. Got 2 capable defensemen, Gannon and Stricker in the back if they need to get it through. I feel like Park's going to try and spend some time getting it out of the back. Goes to Titan. Titan feeds it deep into the zone. And we get a change. Clean change there. Center Bauman coming on for Kalaji. Had lots of energy in that one. Bauman coming in for the offensive forecheck. All right, disrupts the pass of the Spring Lake Park player. Now battling along the short board. Stricker pushing forward. I like, especially there, you probably didn't see it in your screen, but Everett had gotten back. This pass is coming out of the back. They're calling it a touch. Gannon's making tracks for it. We've got one shadowing him. He gets the puck, turns and looks, passes it straight up. Ooh, right to the... And that's another puck on net. And no goal. Brody had it trapped underneath him. Spring Lake Park vigorously trying to tap it away from him and put it in goal. So, again, we'll take the face off. Bauman gives it straight to Prouty. Prouty gives a nice little loop, and on the board we have to go get it, boys. Can't leave it to the D. Here comes Graham making tracks out. Passes it out to Rudolph. Rudolph tries to get it through. Passes it through to Lawrence. Lawrence gets his stick lifted. He's battling. Taps it. Stricker comes in. He doesn't want to put it in. And unfortunately does put it in. Need to be thinking a little bit more. You have a guy coming out of the zone. He's deep in the zone, and you have to look and see if your guys are there or not. Right? Sometimes better to take that pass or take that offsides. So it goes straight up to Prouty. Prouty gets it in to enter the zone. He goes and passes it in, dumps it deep, and Bauman goes to work. All right. Spring Lake Park sensing some urgency. Now comes Jimmy. All right. This goes out to Rudolph. Rudolph battling and not winning that battle. Trying to trap the puck against the boards. Now it's 2-3 over there against the 2 Spring Lake Park people. All right. And they're able to pull it out of the zone. Here goes Graham making tracks. Feeds it up the zone. I don't know where our other defenseman was. Oh, there he is. All right. So, all right. And then puck coming across the middle. Going to be a shot. Graham basically snags it, holds the puck. They're trying to hold the puck. Graham gets it, battles. Oh, that's going to be trouble. That never touched. They just fell while they're trying to turn. All right, so they gets chipped out to Bauman from Rudolph. Rudolph looking for an opportunity. Or Bauman, rather, looking for an opportunity. Titan getting trapped against the boards. Graham minding the middle. And it goes up. They put it down. That's a hand pass. That's a hand pass. Missed by the referees. It goes straight up to Jimmy. Jimmy making tracks. Crosses him over. We get a good change here. Here comes Nolan. We got to hustle, boys. Got to hustle. I don't know why we're not going for the skater. All right. We're just sitting in place. That's not going to serve us well. And we're passing it back across. That's going to go to Everett. Everett's got his head up. Gives it off the boards, and he's on the loose. All right. Nolan's going with him. Oh, he passes straight to Nolan. Great idea. Just didn't execute. All right. Off comes... That's Kalaji making tracks, working. That's going to be ice. And it is ice. Will Gannon making sure that they believe that he gave his absolute best to get there. And when you're running 3D, you may want to be careful with how you use your energy, but he was definitely selling out that he was trying his hardest. So it's Kalaji on the face-off. And it goes to Caden. All right, Caden shadowing. We need the pressure in there, boys. All right, comes through, and here we got it again. This goes out. They get it to a nice turn from. And we're fighting with each other. Like honestly, we got to make sure that we don't do that. All right, and here comes Titan. He's going to go on tour. We're not back checking for that, and he passes it straight to our opponent, and when they skates, passes our opponent, blind pass, we aren't getting it. Opportunity for our opponent. Bauman on the face-off. All right. The puck goes to Jimmy. Jimmy gets hooked. All right. We got to go to him.
Nice block. Nice block.
Puck goes scooting out. No forward pressure. The forwards are all very deep, trying to support the defense. Will gets it. He passes the headman up, goes into the neutral zone, goes to our opponent, and it gives an offside. An offside. So this is an opportunity to reset here. Looks like a couple guys cheering on their goaltender. And it looks like Bauman, Rudolph, and Lawrence are going to be up on the face-off. Stricker is doing a little bit of stick handling there. Off comes to... Yeah, the forwards are not getting much pressure on their D, or as they come into the offensive zone. All we're doing is backing up. We're going to struggle if we keep giving up that amount of space. All right. And here's another goal. Great pad save from Brody. Brody's on fire this morning, thankfully. All right. Titan gets it, passes it to Graham. Graham basically reverses it back. It's going to Caden or around the board. Gets interrupted by the referee. Looks like Rudolph comes in to help. All right. This is now Lawrence. The whole of the team is on one side of the rink, making for all sorts of issues. Here we go. Puck gets shot and deflected. This goes to their D. D-to-D pass. Again, our forwards have no shape at all. So Prouty goes and gathers the puck, tries to flutter it forward. No offensive pressure, and it goes straight to their D. And it's a goal. Again, the defense cannot do it all. You have to get your forwards engaged, and all they're doing is skating in circles and morphing to different sides of the net. You can't leave your goaltender hanging out like that. We need to maintain solid pressure all throughout the rink. We can't just let them sit and take shots from the blue line. All right, so your Eagan Wildcats down 1-0.
No one taking your face off.
Here goes Everett looking to gain something back. Comes through, and puck gets deflected up high. Away.
Slightly misses.
Unfortunately, unable to capitalize on the rebound off the glass. It gets popped in, and we just miss it. We got here. There's Nolan, notably making offensive pressure. And
Stricker trying to.
puck is deflected away. Shot against the back of the net, deflected away again. And there goes
Logan getting.
there goes Will trying to make some pressure. And there goes, this is Kalaji to Caden Austin. They hold the blue line just for a moment and push it in before it goes offsides. So this is Bauman, Rudolph, and Lawrence up front. Prouty and Gannon in the back. Puck goes skittering through, comes to Lawrence, passes it back to the blue line. No pressure from Rudolph. We go back to Graham. He kicks it off the boards. Jimmy's there to gain the puck. He goes and passes, tries to pass it in, gets it to Rudolph. We're unable to capitalize it. Now trying to provide pressure. They get it into the zone successfully. Pressure by Gannon. Lots of lifting of the sticks, lots of physical play. There goes Prouty, riding through, goes through to, how is that? Like, and this goes back to, that's Ethan. Got his head up, trying to gain the zone. 1 versus 4. Pass it to the back of the net. Jimmy coming through, trying to get pressure as he comes around the back of the net and able to gain the puck. Two guys in one spot's not going to be good. All right, now we got Lawrence in front of the net. Here they come. All right. And this is good defense by Stricker there as he pokes it away. They're set up and our forwards are all way too deep. All right. Puck goes skittering through on the backside. Graham tries to provide pressure. They cross it, put it right across the crease. Goes to Rudolph. Rudolph lets the other guy ends up getting the puck there. Graham gets the puck, reverses. They're giving chase. He's looking for the open man. Passes it up. Bauman unable to gather it. A lot of time in our own defensive zone in this game. 9 minutes in, first period, down 1-0. All right, Rudolph gets it into the zone. And again, offsides. Prouty changes for Gannon, and we've got Kalaji's line out here with Austin and Sai. So here goes, this is Titan. Titan gives it to Austin. Austin cross ice pass to Sai, sauces it, unable to gather. Now he pulls it back up. We have 3 forwards too deep, no F3. All right, nobody in the high slot to gather that puck. So here comes the other team all the way through the neutral zone. Great shot, great save. Puck goes off the back of the net. All right, and there goes. This is Kalaji to gather the puck. He's looking at Jimmy. Now he takes it into the corner, takes a little slash there. All right, he's got a puck open on net. Presses just wide. It's leveled for his efforts. Prouty around, changing out with Stricker to gather. He passes it up, tries to be gathered by Sai. All right, poke checked away, and we have Sai and Prouty on the issue. Out to the D, we have pressure at the forward, against the forward. Caden goes and traps it. Here comes a good opportunity here for our Eagan Wildcats. That 84 of theirs takes up a lot of room. So it's hard to get it past him on his side. Makes tracks. This is Prouty trying to provide D, make sure that nothing happens. There it goes. Now it comes to Stricker. He must have changed for Gannon. Puck comes out, holds it in the zone. And here we are, 2-on-1. Raji 2-on-1, gets a poke checked away. A little bit too much stick handling there. And trapped against the near side boards. All right. This is Gannon. Bauman trying to gather the puck. Stricker has the puck. He gets it over to Rudolph. Rudolph taps it away. Into the defense, goes straight to Lawrence. Lawrence passes it forward. Rudolph coming in. We have no F3 at the end. Here comes Gannon. He's going to pass it deep. Goes to Jimmy. And we got, you've got Bauman in front. Not quite where he wanted to be to get a shot off, but able to tap it toward net. Here comes Stricker. Passing it into the offensive zone. Rudolph and Jimmy gives chase. Look at Gannon make tracks. Prouty goes and gathers the puck. And Graham Prouty has it. He's going to give a little bit of pressure here. He's guarding the puck, and tries to pass it out in front, but unable to do so. The puck is gathered in by the goaltender. All right, great way to shield the puck on the way into the zone. All right, again, especially against the bigger players. Really, he's the only one who can touch it as he goes skating by. Graham comes off tight, and Will goes on.
Have some water. Wink.
Goes in for a much-deserved sip of water. That never happens because he doesn't ever carry his water bottle with him to the bench. So here we go. So the puck goes out, comes skittering in. Forwards need to keep being active in the offensive zone. And Titan tries to hold the zone. We're all out, so we can dump it if we need to. Everett goes and holds up the play. They're playing Team D here now. All right, Caden gets it. All right, they kick it up off the boards, and it looks like it got disrupted or out of play. So your Wildcats, 12 minutes in, down 1-0 in the first period. Playing a tough Spring Lake Park team. Kalaji on the faceoff. All right, tries to give it off to Everett. Unsuccessful at capturing it. It goes to Will, who loses it while he's stick handling. Will hoping to back check, make sure he covers this guy. Austin's there as well. Puck gets shot, misses the goal all the way, and this is now Gannon. Gannon's a bit out of position where he's playing. So there he goes up. Pressure by Caden. All right, puck goes into the offensive zone. Graham goes and taps it away before the other fellow can get it. Gives a great pass to Cy. Cy's got his head up. It's 2-on-2, 2-on-3 now.
Everett has
right, passes it across.
Nolan.
Oh, shucks. Nolan almost got that one and almost gathered it in. Gives it back out. Goes to Will, who does a little spinorama on it. And this goes to Caden. Caden stick handles passing one. It goes into, that was Nolan. He puts it on net. Shot on net. Puck goes back out to Graham. Graham puts it in on net. And it gets laid in, almost a deflection. Great opportunity there for the Wildcats. Maybe one of our best thus far. Great save from the goalie. All right. Two guys on the backside, so we were set up right in the offensive zone.
And the goalie saves.
This is Baldwin on the faceoff. Taps it, goes out towards, I think that's Lawrence's side. And Rudolph making tracks, playing defense. Nobody's pressuring the puck. Yep, well, you got to make sure we get somebody to pressure the puck, not just play the pass. Now we've gotten a little bit behind them. Rudolph making it tracks. It gets deflected out in front. Jimmy's stick gets lifted. It goes to Titan. He plays it with a softer stick. Doesn't get to go in, and we are on our heels now, back in the defensive zone. So here we go. This is Jimmy. That's a. How is that not a penalty? That's a cross check from behind. All right. Well, so it is. If they're gonna do it, I'm guessing a penalty is gonna come up here in a minute. There's a slash and unsportsmanlike. So no calls here today. All right, when it's going to get a little crazy here. All right, that's a trip. Finally, a penalty for our Eagan Wildcats. Check from behind / tripping, right? So, like, there were 3 there within 20, 30 seconds. So the Eagan Wildcats are going to go on the power play. Hopefully we can generate something here. Kalaji and Cy, Caden Austin on the face-off. And that's Stricker and Gannon hoping to capture it in the back. Comes straight to Gannon. Gannon goes ahead and puts it up on net. Gannon gets deflected somewhere on the way. Cy's on the puck. Gives it to... Yeah, well, so we should have 2 on the puck. And power play for sure. Gannon takes a shot. All right, so no shape here. This is going to be a shot from Stricker. All right, deflected. Caden goes in to gather it. All right, that goes to Cy. All right, and
10 minutes
looks like
remaining.
we're going to up. That's another power penalty. That's a body check.
6 milliseconds.
So body checking could have been checking from behind, but fortunately the refs are going to try and gain control of this contest. It didn't seem like they were prone to do that yesterday, and it got kind of ugly towards the end. That's why one of our players is sitting. All right, so now it's going to be, I'm not sure why there we go, minute 30. All right, so we have, for the last 9 seconds, 5-on-3. All right, and
5 minutes.
it's going to go in, get in front of the goalie's face.
2, 1. Second period.
And that's the end of your first period. Eagan Wildcats down 1-0.
Period. I hope they can.
We're going to go into the second period with a 5-on-3, hopefully having an opportunity to capitalize on some penalties there. Thoughts on the first period, Lauren? Oh, Lauren's not commentating today. So, you have any thoughts on the first period?
I think they should pass in front of the net more, and maybe do better plays.
All right, sounds good. We'll sign off out of the first period, and we'll see you in a few minutes after the resurface.
Parents! That's out there! Aisle! Oh, excuse me?
our Wildcats starting off the second period. 5v3 power
Rossman
play. Let's see if we can't get one here and keep the power play. We take it deep. We got 3 sitting up high. Puck gets fed through the back. Give it out to the point. Graham grabs it, passes it off to Titan. Titan goes to dump it on net, and it gets caught by the goalie. 25 seconds left on the 5-on-3 to face off in the offensive zone.
Put it on net right away.
And it comes down for Bauman. Bauman tries to gather the puck, goes out to Stricker. Stricker dumps it deep. Goes to Rudolph. 2 guys sitting above the crease. He takes it back. This goes back. This is going to go back to Stricker. He's getting pinched against the board. Time is of the essence here. Gets tipped. Graham goes and takes the puck, gathers it, right, throws it in, and it comes loose. Puck is still live. 3 seconds on the 5v3, and here comes Stricker. Again, gets a tap from Graham. Graham goes ahead and takes the puck, puts it on net, goes off the backside, and then we're at 5v4. Gets passed out again. This is to Stricker, to Prouty. Prouty gets the puck, throws it in, and it goes in. Nice tip. I don't know who tipped it, maybe Rudolph, but it was a nice tip, and that puts us at 1-1. Good way to work the puck. Is that Rudolph? Rudolph on it? Yeah, there you go. So that looked like Prouty, Stricker to Rudolph. So you get all of them on the board. All right. That's a nice little goal. Gets us back even at 1-1. All right. Sai on the puck, driving it deep, puts it on the net. Goalie catches it. Sai keeps up the pressure. This is coming in. Graham holds his own. Goes to Sai, gets kicked off his foot. Confusion about which one's going to take it. Caden grabs it. He's going to try and put it cross ice. Gets tapped into Sai. Sai working the puck. Feeds it over to the backside of Kalaji. Kalaji gives it up for Caden, who didn't know it was coming. Here it comes out to Will. Will kind of caught between no man's land. Doesn't feel his time to pinch. Sai has great back pressure. Forwards doing a great job here. Sai moving across, and it goes in on net is off. So a little bit of a hook there. Yeah, there's a hook. So we're going to be on the power play again. Hook on the Spring Lake Park crew. All right. On Sai when he was trying to get through there. So again, we're going to go on the power play. Looks like Caden is a little worse for wear on that one. He's going to take a quick break. We change it out. This is Gannon and Stricker. Lawrence and Kalaji and is that Rudolph? Oh, that's Bauman. Lawrence, Bauman, and Rudolph. All right. And they're still changing. At the very least, throw somebody out of the face-off. Right? Like, out to Stricker. Stricker gives a wobbler to... And it goes in on the net, goes around the net. Great shot, great opportunity. So we pass it, and they anticipated that one. Walks it a little. Bad pass there. Head to the head, man. Stricker basically gets in the way. And offsides. Great defense there from Titan. What? Find the other mic. I don't know where it is. Ask Shannon. All right. He would watch, of course. Beckett hoping to get in on broadcasting action. Here comes Everett, giving him all sorts of drama. Gets knocked off balance there and crushed against the boards. That's definitely a penalty, uncalled.
What?
Oh, man, give him the knee.
All right, no penalty.
I think it was Ethan.
50 seconds left on this penalty.
I think it was Everett, though. Yeah, it was Everett.
Everett's definitely provided a lot of offensive pressure here, so they're trying to rein him in on the opposing side, and questionable no call there. All right, so they get the puck. Jimmy goes in to provide pressure, tries to get at the puck. Kaladi providing pressure. Here's Caden. Look, he takes a look, passes it up, kept in by Graham. Goes to Lawrence. Lawrence feeding the puck to, looks like, feeds it forward. Working hard there. This is going straight to Titan. He takes a step and he passes it to our men. And, just a little bit outside. Good opportunity for Jimmy. We now have defensive pressure there, Caden. All right. So now it's one-on-one. And he gets game tackled. Kalaji, the benefactor of that. We still have 9 seconds left in the power play. Kalaji wheeling and dealing, gets it to his forehand, gets away from him just a little bit on fresh ice. And we are at 5-on-5. Here comes Gannon coming with the puck. He's going to turn and zip it. Not across the middle. All right, that's type of thing that drives Mom, Amy, and Alex a bit crazy. All right, it puts the goalie under an intense amount of pressure.
Nice block
when you give an assist to the offensive forward. All right, so here's Caden trying to do battle against somebody twice his size, alongside with Bauman. Now Caden gets it loose, looking for an opportunity. Sees nobody, he's going to come, and he gives a great pass. Amazing pass to Kalaji, who misses wide
over the net.
All right, then Caden gets it. Feeds it through, and my heavens, another couple of great opportunities. Puck fed out to Stricker. Stricker gets it and puts it in. Gets tapped right into the goalie, but a great
tap. And the goalie
tap.
covers it.
Looks like Rudolph is working on international relations with the opponent. All right. This is Bauman and his crew on the face-off, which is Cy and Rudolph. Bauman taps it. It goes through. Stricker comes in, provides a good pinch, and it goes out of play. That's going to be another face-off, same spot. I'm really liking here how Stricker's going up and Gannon's stepping back to give us the opportunity to keep the zone. Here's Stricker again. Gets the puck. Takes a look. Does a spinorama. He passes it to himself, and it goes in. It's right in the net crease. And backside, no goal. No goal, but we are right on the doorstep of opportunity here. Playing 5-on-5 and having some good offensive pressure in the zone.
Goalie knocks
so a lot of energy out of the forwards in the second period compared to the first period, where we weren't quite so energetic.
The goalie lost his stick.
Sympathetic Eagan crowd back here, encouraging our opponent's goalie. There we go. It comes out all the way out of the zone. Passes it to Stricker. We're wearing out of the zone, and we're out. So that was perfect. Bauman doing a little spinorama there, trying to make sure he clears the zone. All right, and here comes Bauman providing pressure. We're out of the zone, so we don't have to go backwards if we don't want to. Titan gets it, and he's going to make a very dangerous pass across the foot. So Dad Alex protests the choice. All right, it goes. Here comes Everett. He's going to get his clock clean for his efforts. Tries to pass it in. And we're going good back pressure here. They're going to get it and dump it wide. Here goes Graham trying to gather it against their opponent. Harrying the opponent, as it were. And again, that's another block, another train wreck right in front of the crease. I think Brody gathered it, and there was a whole bunch of energy going on right after the fact. So train wreck unraveled. 9:47 left in the second period. E Wildcats tied 1-1. Have had a number of power plays, only able to capitalize on one. Kalaji and his crew on the faceoff. Prouty and Gannon on the D. Puck came just out of the zone, so we're moving the faceoff up about 40 feet to the near side faceoff. So again, a redo, same crew. Kalaji and his crew, Prouty and Gannon. All right, here it goes. Puck going forward. Lawrence providing pressure. Arrives just as it gets there. He's got to get out of the zone now. All right, we're messing with it until we can get it forward. Kalaji providing pressure. Jimmy going in to help. They get it loose. This is the puck going into the corner. Graham going to gather it. Does a quick reversal. Passes it up straight out of the sauce into the stick. We have to keep providing pressure, boys, and that's going to be up in the net
flying
for another face-off. scanning going on. Looks like for Stricker is coming off. Probably wondering if it's him. A bit confusing again because we're only running 3D today.
Nine minutes.
Kalaji and his crew goes to Sai. Sai gets behind 1, 2, and all 3 of the D. He's open on the goalie. Nice poke check away from the goalie. Good energy there. Graham goes and holds his own, goes skittering low. And now Cannon holds his own. Doesn't quite get to the forward. So now we have to get out and reset. Sai's got to keep moving. Get out of the zone. All right, here comes Sai. He goes and gathers the puck. Little slash. And it goes straight to Kalaji. And he puts it home. All right. So the score sheet should look like Prouty, Sai, and Kalaji on the goal. Probably everybody won't get credit, but good energy from our Eagan Wildcats. So you find our Eagan Wildcats, lots of offensive energy in the second period. Now we're up with halfway to go in the second period. Brody and his crew are up 2-1, and it looks like they're doing a goalie change. Goalie change. Commentary provided by the dads behind me on the diminutive size of the new goaltender. The other goaltender was doing a good job, probably like us, just needing to make sure that they give each of them equal time. All right, that's Titan. Great outlet pass. Caden playing for the pass. Puck goes up. It's going to come right down in front of Sai. Sai gives chase. He gets angled out. Oh, he got rocked into the boards. Rocked into the boards. His head bobbed. All right. His head bobbed back and forth against the boards. How can you not call that a penalty? Sai may be out for a little as they try and figure it out. Again, these are the same referees we had last night. At least one of them. They got to be willing to call those physical plays. Otherwise, the kids will just start taking it into their own hands. All right. So this is Gannon. All right. He's skating through. Puck goes skittering out to Nakalaji, unable to capture it. Puck goes in on Puck goes in on Brody. Brody captures it, and for his trouble takes one in the helmet. Brody leaves with a winning effort thus far. So now we substitute in Noah to finish the contest. Graham is coming in to take off Gannon. So Stricker and Prouty will be the defensive pair right now. Face off. Graham captures it, puts it harmlessly out to the corner. Titan goes and gathers it. There's trouble. Skitters it out to. We got to come to the puck, boys. Here goes Caden. Caden to Jimmy. Jimmy gets beyond. It's 3-on-1. All we have to do is just tap it forward in that instance. All of them are on sides. Graham gets the puck, taps it straight in the air, and it comes back into the neutral zone. They go to the D. We pressure. Should have nowhere to go. It's going to come up the left side at this point. Comes into the left side, and they try to feed it forward. Kalaji keeps the zone. Again, Kalaji keeps the zone. Pushing it forward. And he starts stick handling. Again, it's just with him, he just isn't seeing the rink. Graham taps it away. All right. And somebody's got to go toward him. And Noah capably gloves the puck above the crossbar. All right, so that puts us at 2-1. 6:49 left to go in the second period. Gannon replacing Stricker. And this is Bauman's line with Bauman.
6
and
minutes,
Sai
40
and
seconds remaining.
On the far side, I think it's Caden.
2-1. Eagan's going ahead.
Good to see Sai back out there. He took a pretty nasty uncalled check. I love Bauman coming forward on this one. Goes straight in. Gets trapped against Rudolph. Rudolph gathering himself back up. Continue playing. Puck gets deflected away by Prouty. All right, Prouty's still on the puck. Bauman comes in to help. He has a headman pass. Sees the headman pass, and it's through. So now Rudolph trying pressure. Comes scooting out to There it is. So this is Rudolph coming through. He's got Cy on the backside. Passes it to Cy. Started to look at the goalie before he got the puck. It's Prouty on the net. And a goal. All right. So that's a lot of energy there, getting the opponent out of their shape, giving Prouty the ability to put it there. Nobody had kept track of Rudolph. Rudolph is on the backside. Give it to Beckett.
Okay.
Beckett.
Beckett.
Come on, kid!
Beckett.
All right, so the first time, other than the Watford game, we found ourselves in a close contest on the other side, on the top side of it. So things are starting to turn the Wildcats' way. McPherson in goal. Gannon on
Gannon gets the puck.
Opportunity to gather it. Presses it
Gannon
right up
goes.
the slot again.
Blocks
So
the puck.
he likes to live,
Passes it up to
dangerously.
Rudolph.
It was Rudolph pushing it in.
Rudolph gets a nice shot. Ooh.
Puck
Jimmy
goes
got there for the
skidding
rebound.
out.
Couldn't
They
quite
try
put
to
it in.
feist it. Love where Bauman is right now. Now we're all a little low. We're a little low. We got to fight there, Bauman. You got to get after it. Right? You can't rely only on your defense. Here goes
Ball comes over.
Oh, that's Gannon.
Plays good D.
Gannon skating hard. One
Buck's
of the best
passing
skaters
way.
on the team, I think. And
Kane
it's
takes the
gathered
puck up.
by, it looks like Stricker. And
Puck comes back in their
he
zone.
gets around. Then again, that's a mistake where we don't want to necessarily pass the puck too much toward the middle in the defensive zone. All right, that gives opportunities for our opponent. So, hopefully another learning opportunity. Keep it big
Scored a
and
goal
wide
on it.
is a good
It's okay.
opportunity. All right, so up 3-2. All right.
No,
This
Nolan
is going
wins
to
face up in the
side
zone.
with Nolan
Ever
right
passes up
behind
the
him.
boards.
All right, providing some offensive pressure. They get a clean look.
King grabs the
Intercepted by
puck.
Caden. He puts
Shoots.
it on.
Misses the
Tries to
net.
put on net. Goes a little bit wide. Prouty gathers.
Graham keeps
backhands
it,
up
the puck
to
in the zone.
Side gathers it.
Ever
Goes
passes
straight up
it to
Nolan,
Nolan.
and he
Nolan
puts it on
shoots.
net.
The boy saves it.
Great combination play there. Everybody catching and making passes and making plays. All right, and if our Wildcats can continue that vibe, we can continue to have good energy. Kalaji trying to gather the puck. We lose the face-off. All right. And it's Caden. God, you can't let him go, Caden.
Down, he
All right,
falls.
Caden going and getting after the puck, letting
Graham
everything go.
covers 20 in front of the net.
All right.
No chippy.
There goes Prouty trying to get after
Graham
it.
forces the
Gets the
player
puck.
outside to the boards.
They give Stricker just a
Kane
little
picks
bit
up
of
the
room.
puck.
He sees the
Picks
puck
up the
behind.
puck,
Goes
passes
to
it to
Caden.
Caden.
Caden's going to try and stick handle.
Caden drives
Gets
up.
past two. Doesn't see
puck
his
falls from him.
teammate on the far side of the rink. And they have a shot going behind the net. Graham and Cy trying to gather up the puck. Graham has it behind the net. Kicks it out.
Graham passes
Caden
off the
trying to get over
boards.
there.
One of the
Not
players catches
skating,
it.
just gliding in.
Ty picks it
Need to
up.
win those pucks, especially
He
in the
passes
defensive
it
zone.
to Caden.
Right.
Doesn't quite get
Hard
there.
shot from the point.
Shoots. Misses the net. Ever
This
picks the
side,
puck.
trying to push it through forward
Moves the
on the
puck.
near board with Kalaji and Prouty.
Ty's playing a good job in front of the net.
That's another good shot. And
Noah saves the puck. What a save by Noah McPherson.
that's goalie interference. The person was in the crease when the puck was shot. Right,
Couldn't take a pause as Eagan Wildcats get a line
we're gonna
change.
try again in our defensive zone. Looks like it's Prouty and Gannon. And the faceoff's going to be taken by Bauman with Rudolph and Lawrence next to him. So they get it through and get a shot off.
Face
Make
off.
sure we harry him a little bit more.
Kid shoots and misses. Kid gets it again.
Ryan
Oh,
goes
pitch
off the
goes,
side of
almost
the
went
net.
in.
Oh, we got a guy down. I didn't quite see what happened there, but somebody ran into somebody.
kid fell over.
He was already down.
Pass as one of the other team's players gets injured.
Spring Lake player down on the ice. Not quite sure what happened there. As I was watching the other corner. Player able to recover and walk off under their own strength. So probably just a hockey play. I'm hearing the dads talk behind me. What they're describing is just a hockey play. All right, so we are back out.
Eagan Wildcats have 18
Up
shots
3-2,
and goals.
2:54 left in the second period.
The other team has 2 goals and 15 shots. So Eagan is leading in the shot departments and scoring departments.
Get it up! Let's go!
Get ready for a face-off in our zone. Ooh. Got tied up.
All right, stick
Kind of
handling
won
and
the
fighting
face-off.
through, working hard.
Oh.
All right, Prouty gains
Graham,
the puck.
He passes it up to
to
Ethan. Ethan dangles,
Rudolph
rushes
off,
off
kicks
the
this
ice.
off, and goes forward. Looks like he's going to
Shoots
get
the
off
puck,
to the right.
Bottom left corner.
So theoretically, that should be that's a hat trick from Rudolph, is it not? And it should be 3 assists for Graham, and 1 or 2 from Titan. So go get rid of your hat, sir.
It's 4-2 now.
All right, Dad behind me, super excited for his kid to have impact on the game for the Eagan Wildcats. Up 4-2. 3 of the 4 goals are from Rudolph.
Face-off, Chippy,
Rudolph coming from Prouty. So good connection there. Getting our head up and seeing what's going on. Prouty directing the
has it.
defense.
He shoots it. It's blocked.
This is Gannon gaining the puck.
Will gets the corner, passes it.
Puck going up the left side. Eagan Wildcats at
Jimmy passes it
2:16
to
in the third
Bauman.
period. Nice idea with the pass there. Here's the counterattack. Good back check by Bauman.
Titan angles him out.
Puck goes
Puck
sailing
misses the
wide.
net.
And Jimmy coming in to make sure that there's nothing bad happening.
Takes
And
it up to the middle ice.
our Spring Lake Park folks are
Player moves up the ice.
keeping one in the defensive
Into the
neutral zone
corner.
after having gotten beat a couple times.
All
So this should
bunched
give us
up.
just a little more breathing space. So they gather that one. A little more breathing
Bauman
space in
passes
the
up the boards.
defensive zone.
Gets on their side.
We're on a change. So we want to make sure that we
They drive up.
do it well. Here goes Will.
That one
playing
change.
D, goes
Noah
inside
saves
the
it.
net.
Good
Captured
save by Noah
by McPherson. So 4-2. McPherson has the benefit of 2 goals for, 1 goal against. Brody has the benefit of 2 goals for, 1 goal against. So that's even up in that way. All right. Couple big defensive mistakes have given up those goals. So we can just play a clean game the rest of
Titan
the way.
grabs the
We
puck,
might be in
goes
pretty
behind the
good
net.
shape.
Passes it behind him.
Titan gets the puck, reverses it. Light pressure
So one
from
of the players,
there it goes.
Caden,
Kicks
blocks
off
the
Caden's
shot.
skates.
No one rushes him. Caden rushes the
Go.
player in the
Titan
corner.
trying to gather the puck game.
Caden grabs the
Gets
puck,
it
does a
squirted
little behind
through,
pass.
goes straight
Caden
from
passes it to one of the defenders.
Providing
The
pressure.
defender
Caden
passes
providing
it to one of the
pressure.
forwards.
Right, here
Eric
we
steals
go.
the puck,
Goes
passes
straight
it to
up.
Noah.
This is Kalagi,
Noah loses his way
one-on-one.
up the ice.
Draws it back.
Caden goes,
Straight into
loses
the
the
opponent.
puck,
He
but gains
does
it back,
gather the
loses the
puck.
puck.
Get in there!
Gets snatched away.
The player
And
dumps
this is
it.
going to be on net. So it's
Noah
not going to be ice.
McPherson
So Noah's
chips
going
it
to
out,
pass
passes
away
it
from
up
pressure.
to
Goes
Caden.
straight to
On the defense,
Caden
defender
gathers it up into
gets the
his
puck.
shins, something that he's been doing quite well lately. Titan goes, protects
Titan
the
gets
puck,
the puck,
gives it to
passes
Will.
it back to Will.
Goes and
Passes it to
and
20.
it puts us under pressure
I
once
think
again.
Will plays really
So-
aggressively, boxes him outside. Couldn't get a good shot off.
Who's coaching these defensemen
No,
anyway? It
it's,
looks like it might be Pat Lawrence without his pet, wearing his pet coat. He said it's made from all the guinea pigs he's ever owned. All right. Last night.
We won the face-off. No one brings it behind the net.
Getting shadowed by the
Hits off net. Graham is forced to
shadowed by
get the puck.
defense. Here's
Brings
Brody
up the ice.
moving the puck through.
Graham
He gets his feet. So look, he's going to pass it. So look out front.
He goes behind their net.
Oh, drag down a little
Keaton
bit.
grabs
from
the puck.
behind. I love, so like, if you know, for people who watch hockey,
Pass it to Nolan.
oh shoot,
Almost
Sai
scores.
basically fell right into Graham's spot,
Passes it
right,
to
enabling.
Graham loses the puck.
Sai ran into,
He picks up
right into Graham's spot, enabling
the
Graham
puck
to
in
go
our
deep
zone,
there.
goes behind the net.
Titan gets the puck,
Passes
gets
it
it forward.
stripped off
It's
somebody's
out of the
stick.
zone, and that's offsides anyway. So that gets us out of the second period, up 2. We came into the second period, tied 1-1. And
the
at
end
the
of
end
the
of the
second,
second
now we're going
period,
to the
we
third.
have outscored them 3-1. All right,
And a
so
pretty
that
good game by
keeps up the
Eagan
streak of
Wildcats.
a couple good second periods yesterday against Watford.
A
I
little
think
bit
we
slower
put
in
in
the first,
6
but
goals in the second period.
Doing a really good job.
So smart coaching on the bench, keeping our changes going forward. Good opportunities for our Eagan Wildcats. Beckett, do you have anything you want to comment on how well we're doing?
We're doing pretty good. I mean, our passing is looking incredible. We're finding people in front of the net. We're finding our forwards in front of the net, and we're capitalizing off that. I think we've had 2 of our goals that have been capitalized off finding somebody in front of the net, passing it, and scoring. So, props to Eagan Wildcats.
Shots on goal are basically equal, 21-19, but the score is not. The key for this game is that we are getting a lot of second-hand chance rebounds, a lot of opportunities where the puck is getting pushed in on the goalie, and the goalie's getting shielded from the play. So
As the third period starts,
good action coming out of the defensive side. Gannon is always a good offensive defenseman. Proudy's made a couple plays. Stricker's gotten pucks on net. So those 3 are doing some good action back there. The forwards in the second period, markedly more energy than the forwards in the first period. And I think really that's been the difference in the game thus far, right? Again, a slow start for the Eagan Wildcats seems to be a theme this year. We're able to rebound and come back from behind in the second period, scoring a bunch of goals. So here goes Bauman on the faceoff. Stricker right behind him, trying to make sure he controls it. Jimmy goes and almost gains it in, still in the zone, right? Jimmy goes and tries to capture it. Here comes Bauman coming after it. Sweet little behind the back pass, uncaptured. Rudolph goes and gets it, gets sent deep. This is going to Proudy's side. Proudy's going to backhand it up the boards. Goes through to Bauman. Bauman tries to get it up the boards. Gives it to their full defenseman. Goes right on by it and goes in on McPherson. McPherson gives it to Stricker, keeping the time moving. And it goes skittering on back. That's a check. So, like,
passes it deep.
Lots of uncalled checks here.
Gets a shot, misses net.
Just playing hockey up north. So this goes straight. That's offsides. Ooh, they called it on. Puck on net.
There's a little bit of a shot to their other goalie.
None of us mess with the goaltender, keeping it clean.
Zone, so let's go.
And they change out for, this time it's Gannon for Stricker, I guess. All right, so this is going to be Kalaji and his face-off crew. That'd be Caden. Goes straight to here's an opportunity for our Eagan Wildcats.
Gives a slapper, bounces off somebody's skate.
The way it often does.
One of the other team's defense passes it up to one of the players.
We're all on sides, except for Caden, who is just thinking about, what's going to happen on the way home in the car, not quite getting out of the zone. So that'll bring us to an offside face-off. All right. Kalaji gathers the puck, looking for an opportunity. Got Caden down the right side. Try to feed it through. Now both of them are fighting out forward, trapping the defenseman in. Gannon coming to back it up. Gathers the puck, passes it over to Proudy. Proudy gathers the puck. Everyone on sides, dumps it deep. All right, we have to go get it, boys. Kalaji is the first on the puck. Gathering it has to come out the backside. Just flicks off of his skates. On the near side, right by Gannon.
Barely misses.
All right. Puck goes skittering out. My guess is that's going to be icing. He calls it off.
No icing.
Probably accurately. It gets it to him. All right. Then it goes to Caden. Caden unable to capture it. And Proudy.
Bella said she doesn't have ice.
Moving the puck. All right. Again, coming out to the G. Caden's far too deep. All right. So it goes in unmolested. And it goes into the crease. Proudy clearing it for McPherson.
Dance on the rainbow.
All right. Here comes Proudy again. All right, gathering the puck, getting dumped from the puck. All right, still up, working on the defense. This goes out to Sai. Sai's going to get a pretty clean look. Goes through off of Kalaji's skate.
Nolan passes it to the wrong teammate.
All right, gets fed through. That's going to be
smack
right
it
to
back
Prouty.
into him.
Prouty sees the opportunity, passes it to them, and provides pressure. Goes off of
Caden
Austin's hand. All right, and goes in on.
Shoots. And
What
it
a great
just
opportunity. That was
bounces
going to go in. The
off.
goalie just happened to get a shoulder on it, and that's going to be, it's on the end, but it's not going to be
racing
icing.
to
All
the
right,
puck.
so this is Gannon getting a look. They're all switching. He could have probably made a run for
to
it.
Nolan, but that's going to be called
And
ice.
then we have a defensive face-off in the defensive zone.
Let it go. Let it go.
So here we are in the defensive
Well,
side.
let it
12 minutes
go.
left.
Let it
4-2
go.
Wildcats.
Can't hold
Dominant on
it
the
back anymore.
Getting it messed up. Oh, here we go. It's deflected off the blocker by Noah.
Noah blocks
And
the puck by his
all of
back.
our people are way too deep. No forwards are where they're supposed to be.
Oh,
right.
another block by
Bauman
Noah.
comes up. And we have to get our forwards up on their defense. We can't be camping out and back. That's how we got in trouble in the first period. All right, active forwards.
Another
need to get
save
up and
by
moving
Noah.
and let the defense take care of things. Otherwise, it just ends up being the same thing over and over again. So this is Bauman. All right, there you go. There's that pressure from Jimmy that we're looking for. Puck goes skittering on the
Jimmy-
backside.
Jimmy
Here
tries
comes
to
Gannon. Gannon comes scooting through, looking for it. Gets up, clears his zone. Bauman clears his zone,
misses the puck.
provides pressure. Jimmy is on the puck
Tries
there
to
as
steal
well.
it back.
We got to make sure we keep moving. Rudolph is chasing into the boards. They turn around.
Rudolph is
nice little
cornered.
sauce action there. Unable to gather, and that comes up to Jimmy. Jimmy gets
Jimmy
it
had
trapped
the puck
in,
but lost it.
and it's out of their zone. This is on Rudolph's
Passes
stick.
it to Rudolph.
This is
Rudolph
96
skates down the
to 9.
ice
He gets the behind
and
one.
shoots.
All right,
Oh, but
puck
it
goes
just
behind, he
bounces
passes
off
it
the
over the net
goalie's
to
pack.
himself. He's got Bauman up top if he can gather it. All right, now we are, there we go. There's Sai staying high. All right, goes to
Titan got
Titan,
it. Passes
Titan
it to
Prouty,
Prouty.
and we're all out. It throws down the rink. All right. Thrown down the rink and pushed in by. All right, we get a fresh set of forwards coming out. Graham goes and takes the puck. Caden comes in and gathers it. All right, gets pushed over to Sai. It's turned around. Here's Graham providing pressure again. All right,
Nolan tried
and we
to
end
shove
up. Caden ends up shadowing and letting the shot go
Proudy
off.
tries
All
to
right.
get
Proudy getting the puck.
Gets it back
Oh, this is a wide open
to
go.
Nolan.
The other side
Nolan
of the rink
skates
is
up
wide
the ice
open
with
if
the
you can
puck.
get it through. All right, puck
Ooh,
gets
tried
slapped
to do
away.
a deke, but
And Kalaji taking advantage of it. That's
how is
interference.
that not?
Taking advantage of his baseball training. Slides into the new offensive zone. All right. So
Mom.
puck going, skidding around. That was Nolan gathering the puck.
Nolan skates down the
Dump it.
ice again.
There you go. Nolan scoots through.
Ooh.
And it gets
So
deflected
close
away.
to getting a goal.
Yes, Will, yes.
Providing offensive pressure in the zone. It's
Get 'em,
24
Will.
and 44. Tighten on the other board. He's 44 centering. Oh, not quite there. It was Caden. All right.
Quicker.
And this goes into Gannon.
Oh, you're tired.
Puck gets flecked. Oh, heavens. They're sending a guy standing high. Oh, inaccurate shooting is their undoing because they're trying to play a guy high out of the zone. All right, they're there, so now they're going to dump it deep. Caden's cruising around.
Caden misses the pass, and Noah does a sweet save.
Noah snags that out of the air. Could have been top shelf. Great look.
Noah.
That was a fast shot. I was looking and I thought it went into the netting and I couldn't find it. It was in Noah's glove. All right, so here we are, 9 minutes left. Down, up 2. All right, I'm trying to keep it in their offensive zone. This is Jimmy providing pressure.
I think
And this
Jimmy
is
getting
Rudolph
the
trying to catch it.
Then Rudolph
Pitch it up as he
tries
goes
to
on.
take it.
Forwards providing better pressure as this period's going on. All right, better energy as this period's going on. All right, it goes on net. Graham's going to gather it.
Sweet block by Road.
Kicks it off the boards. It goes to the Wildcats. You got to gather it and send it up. There's a headman up there. All right, and in we go to the zone. Rudolph to the backside. Prouty going in and gathering it on the far board. Passes it deep. Doesn't get quite to Jimmy as he might like. And Bauman goes and gathers it. Never comes out of the zone. So he gives it to Rudolph.
Rudolph gets the puck, shoots.
Passes it, and Bauman slices it
That's
home.
another goal for Eagan.
There you go, your Eagan Wildcats. Up 5-2. All right, the whole side of Ethan's side was crunched in. And as it was crunched in, it was difficult for Ethan to do anything with it. And quickly saw that he had a guy on the backside, so it was put in capably by his teammate. Good pressure hold the zone that one. That goes straight to Rudolph. He's got Jimmy up in front of him. All right,
Rudolph
he gets it. At this point, probably should just dump it deep late in your shift. Near side boards, puck is occupied. They're trying to get the zone. All right, Will hearing him provide pressure. Backside is got Graham dealing with it. Will gathering it and going up the side of the ice, passing it straight to their defenseman, and it's on net. All right, so here's Prouty. He's pushing it, ringing it off the boards. Gathered up by Rudolph, trying to push it forward, unsuccessful, and it's on Noah McPherson's glove. All right, encouraged by his defensive teammates. 7:34 left in the third period in the contest altogether. Up 5-2. Third period. All right.
It's 5-2.
So this is
pulling ahead.
Stricker and Gannon in the back with Cy, Austin, and Kalaji. Cy being very excited and takes 3 strides into the zone before the puck gets there. So here's Kalaji going in.
No one gets cut.
This is Gannon swinging it to the center. Titan trying to help out. Now there are 2 of them behind us. Noah gathers up the puck.
Sweet block
All
by
right. Guy comes in hot on the goalie, and Gannon takes care of business. Love that he's helping out his goaltender. All right. If you're going to rush the goaltender, you deserve a little bit of graphite sandwich. All right. Shot from the point, wide. Stricker providing defense. Goes weirdly off the board there. The guy wide open in the middle. We get in the way. Puck gets deflected away before it gets to the goalie by someone. Not quite sure whom. Tight. Battling behind the net. This is Will coming out. Going towards the center. Saucing it over. He's got Everett. Everett trying to find the puck. Getting harried. Goes back to Will. Will's got it behind, and he passes it behind the back pass. Luckily going to Kalaji. All right, Kalaji pushing forward. Dumps it as deep as he's able. Meanwhile, Everett's getting harassed by... Great pad save by Noah.
Will has the puck.
Here comes Will, wheeling and dealing. Gets behind 3 of them.
Skates down the
Gets
ice.
behind 4 of them. Getting in the way is our teammate. He feeds it through. He's got Stricker back there. He's got Stricker and Caden. It's going to be, that's not going to be ice. All right, puck gets sent wide. And we have Will coming in for Prouty after that rush. Here comes Stricker, passing it off. Fighting hard for it is Caden. And Caden is going to, it looks like, take a penalty. So we're going to be on the power play here. It looks like Caden's got a hook. Caden hooked him right at center ice. So
Caden,
So,
and penalty
I don't know if we had a penalty kill yet. Maybe one early on, but a good opportunity for Eagan Wildcats to fight off our Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids opponents. This is Stricker on the puck, passes it straight to Rudolph's stick. Rudolph gets it around the guy. He's behind all of them, going towards the center, getting it deep, passing it off the back. All right, getting his way. We don't want to let him have an open look. Bauman. All right, gets up and it goes to, again, Rudolph, who has a great back check there. Gives it to Prouty. Prouty gets it past the red line and gets it deep. Brilliant play. Exactly what you want to do. Now the forwards have to come and play pressure. All right, so Prouty goes and bites it, gets it down, goes to Bauman, puts it above the net, and we keep it in the offensive zone. Bauman keeping it, dumping it. Spring Lake Park trying to get it organized, coming out of their zone.
Oh, shit.
Unable to do so. No, I think we're a little bit gassed. 40 seconds into the penalty kill. Prouty coming in, going to give it a little bit of... At this point, Prouty should just bite it as long as he can against the boards. Again, our forwards are nowhere to be found. All right, so forwards nowhere to be found. So there's a puck on net. All right, good stick from Rudolph there, deflecting it away. We get beyond. Prouty goes and takes it off of his knee. All right.
Stop watching. Start blocking.
We got 2 seconds left in this penalty. Oh, they let the clock run. They let the clock run. We had 2 seconds when the whistle blew. Shots on goal actually now favored the Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids players. They're up 29-28, so they had a couple great shots there in that power play. And so your Eagan Wildcats up 4-2, 5-2 rather, 4 minutes left to go in the third period, playing Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids. Kalaji on the face-off. Oh, we spun loose. This is a 2-on-0. Kalaji going through.
No shoots.
Passes it. Oh. Sai overshot it. Prouty backtracking alongside Bauman. Bauman goes and snags the puck away. Great backtracking from a forward that time. Bauman doing a great job. Gets it out of the offense or the defensive zone. Kalaji shadowing the puck along with Sai, providing pressure. I think the Wildcats can taste it at this point. Tasting victory, that is. So as they are close. 3 minutes away and 3-goal lead. So we keep working hard. Puck's hitting through. Goes to McPherson. He keeps the clock moving.
Prouty
Puck
has
getting
it
fed
back
off the board to their opponent. Prouty gathering the puck again.
Prouty also has it again.
Basically moves beyond.
Go Graham!
And goes through. Makes a great run on net.
Shoots
Goes
and
in
the goal.
and captured. Graham trying to get his own rebound as it was sitting
There's
out there like a cherry,
minutes
but
left.
good energy there, pushing up the rink. He'll probably want to get a break here at this point. Maybe we want to take a timeout. All right, so 186 seconds left, up 5-2. This is Bauman, Rudolph, and Caden, along with Stricker and Gannon. Puck gets given off. No energy after the face-off. We got to go get it, boys. All right, comes skittering out to Stricker, who uses his soccer skills to trap the puck with his foot. Up there behind him. All right, but great back check there by two of them. Ethan, Rudolph, and Caden have a great back check. Good energy here as we're wrapping up the game. All right, we don't want to take a penalty if we can help it. All right, puck comes scooting around. Here's Caden gathering it up. All right, fighting for it along the near board. All right, puck gets sent just wide. And here comes
2 minutes, 30 seconds.
Rudolph trying to pick it. Here comes Caden. Ooh, puck gets deflected.
Nice sweet block by Noah.
Rudolph fighting for it. Here's Gannon fighting for it. All right. We've got Austin. Austin looking for it, feeding it along the board. Here comes Gannon. All points, hands on deck, pressure-wise. All right. Puck comes out in the neutral zone.
2 minutes on clock.
Light pressure provided by the forward there. All right. Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids, pushing forward. All right. This is Bauman. Minute 40. All right. We got to get on the puck, boys. Get on the puck. Here we go. It's Titan grabbing it, trying to get it up. Rink. It's Gannon. And McPherson wisely covers because we need a change really bad. Getting trapped in our defensive zone, unable to change. Oh, Prouty changes for Gannon. Chances are he might finish the game with 95 seconds left. This is Kalaji getting tripped as he comes through the zone. This goes to Lawrence. Just puck we won't want to give up. Prouty guarding the backside of the net. Here goes Stricker passing it out to Everett. Not quite gathering it. Prouty going in, feeding it across the board with the backhand. They're on to that move. All right, at this point, they've been lining up people to capture it. Prouty staying in the way, staying in the way, staying in the way. Hearing the the forward. And then this is Jimmy gathering up the puck. Coming up the rink, looking, feeding out the boards. That's going to probably ice. And it is an ice. So 57 seconds left in the contest. 3-goal lead. Eagan Wildcats. Final game of our Spring Lake Park, of our Detroit Lakes tournament, Spring Lake Park. Coon Rapids, our opponent. This is Kalaji, Prouty Gannon, Cy, and that's a goal. Shucks. So they've been winning those face-offs over and over and over, and we're just not fighting for it off the face-off. So they're getting it behind us and tying us up and getting an opportunity. So we want to start, maybe we work really hard to keep it down in their zone because we have 51 seconds to keep the lead if we are able. All right, so we take on a new.
Play strong.
This is Bauman on the face-off. He feeds it forward. Gets kicked back to the Spring Lake Park defender. Goes straight to Graham. Graham tries to gather it again. Goes to Austin. He tries to stick handle it past through, but Spring Lake Park playing with a lot of energy in the hopes of gaining a tie in this game or even another goal. All right, they make a great shot. Noah's right up against the pipe. Doesn't get through. Otherwise, it would have. Goes across the pipe. Here's Graham gathering it. Goes straight up to Rudolph, and now it goes back. 20 seconds left. Graham gathering the puck again. Goes straight up the boards to Rudolph. Goes to their point. Great pressure from Bauman. And it gets beyond us. Graham providing pressure, getting it back out. Rudolph. Here comes Rudolph, and this could seal the game. 8 seconds left. Here comes Rudolph pulling it through. All right, he's got another opportunity on net. And feeds it through. Captured by the goaltender. 8 tenths of a second left for your Eagan Wildcats. This is a face-off in our offensive zone.
Was that a goal?
Good job.
Okay.
Oh, we got a goal there somehow.
And score.
Who got that goal?
No,
Ethan got another one. All right, good for him.
8 seconds.
All right, lots of offensive pressure, and we're basically not starting the clock and done with the game. I never started the clock on 8 tenths of a second. That's why we're seeing it again. And I'm not sure why Jimmy is lying on the rink. Not good sportsmanship there, maybe, but we prevail. Ethan has 4 goals today to help push our Wildcats up ahead. We end up prevailing in the contest 6-3, going home a winner on Sunday. First time in a tournament we've been able to pull that off. Great effort on the whole, uneven, but able to pull it through in the second and third period after being down 1-0, tied 1-1. Then we went up 2-1, 3-1. And then it was 3-2. Then we went up 4-2, 5-2, 5-3. And then finally wrapping it up with just a little time left, 6-3. Any comments on what we did well in this game, Lauren?
We did good plays in front of the net. Good passes. And yeah.
All right. So that's